Turning to the campaign trail, Donald Trump back on top. A brand new Fox News poll of the Republican presidential primary finding Trump up 3 percentage points on Ben Carson with 26% favorability. Joining me right now in a Fox Business exclusive is Trump Organization Executive Vice President Donald Trump Jr. Donald, good to see you.
Great to be here, Maria.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, wow, congratulations to your father.
Thank you.
How has this changed your life since his announcement?
You know, it really hasn't in a way. I mean, it's obviously always been hectic, but we have a big business and we're running that. I think it's been great for us in that it's been very validating for me, for my siblings, that he's willing to step away from the office as much as he has. As you know, this is a grueling process. He's on the road every day, and that he entrusts not only his business, but the livelihoods of the tens of thousands of people that he employs in the Trump Organization and letting us run the ship. It's been great.
Well, he's got great children to run the business, and you all have been in the business for a long time, right?
We have.
So do you expect, I mean, what happens to the business should he become president?
Well, I imagine we're going to do what we've always done, which is operate it, continue to expand and develop a larger footprint of the Trump Organization as we have for the last decade and plus.
Now, you have also, while running the business, have been on the campaign trail.
We have been a little bit.
I think, so what is that like for you?
You know, it's interesting. I mean, it's fascinating to be a fly on the wall, but we've had so many experiences like that in our lives, right? Just getting to be around him and watch these things happen, whether it be just the ordinary course of business, whether it be watching him as a celebrity on The Apprentice, now doing the campaign trail. It's really been fascinating. He's just an incredible guy to watch.
Yeah, so what do you think has been the biggest change about your father since he entered this race?
Well, listen, it's a grueling process, as you know. I mean, I wouldn't wish running on my worst enemy, and just getting to see him out there and really showing the world the level of energy that he has. No one's going to beat him on energy. You can see it in the numbers, and more importantly than even the regular poll numbers is what people feel he's going to do to the economy. I mean, we're on Fox Business. Let's talk about that. I mean, it's such a different level. I mean, who do you want at the negotiating table? Donald Trump or any of the other people on those stages when you're talking about these serious issues that for so long have been neglected as a country?
Yeah, so that's important because we've got this debate next week, and the biggest issues for voters today are jobs and the economy and growth.
And they also, everything else goes from there, right? All of the other issues that are also important, without a good economy, they're impossible to manifest.
So so tell me about your father's plans in terms of when he talks about the economy, when he talks about jobs to you. Where does he see the biggest issues?
Well, I mean, he sees so much waste in the government, so much waste and inefficiency and bureaucracy. And I mean, that's something that I've watched him for years just cut right through. That's what he does best. I mean, he hits the big issues, sees what they are. He puts someone in charge who really knows what they're talking about. He doesn't accept failure. When there is failure or when there is a stalemate, he changes up those things. And it's not government where you just pretend you come up with a new soundbite, you say it, you get reelected. I mean, I think his outsider perspective is so huge because we've seen the inefficiency. It's just been horrible.
I just tweeted that you were on the show a second ago, and one of the responses and sort of talk amongst viewers is the idea that they like the fact that your father says it the way it is. What kind of an impact has that had on you and your brother and your sister in terms of, you know, having your father just out there just, you know, saying what comes into his head, or saying, you know, being as real as he has been?
It hasn't changed anything, because for us, we've seen that his whole life, right? I mean, and by the way, even before he was, you know, a politician for the last few months, I mean, that's the way he was in business. It's, you know, you've seen it, you've known him for many years. That's the way he's always been.
And he's not
even
a politician.
In his business,
that's why people like him.
He doesn't pull punches. He doesn't tell people what they want to hear. He tells people the facts. And it's resonating very well with America, who's seen and are fed up with the nonsense that's gone on for so long.
Now, do you expect, or any of your siblings expect, to be part of his administration?
You know what? I don't even know if we've thought that far ahead. I mean, right now it's all about the business. That's what we've always wanted to do. I mean, I build buildings. I don't create policy. And we've had a good time with that. The fact, again, that he entrusted us with that and all the jobs that, you know, come below that is really meaningful to us. And perhaps that's why he didn't go forward in 2012 when he really wanted to do something. I think this extra couple of years has really perhaps been where we've come into age, and he said, okay, we're ready to handle it.
That is great. Now, I want to ask you about business in general, about real estate, but first, let's talk about SNL for a second. First of all, are you going to go to SNL this weekend?
I mean, how can you not do that?
It's so much fun.
It's amazing.
It's so much fun. The show is fantastic, and I love going to that live show, so that's going to be great for you. So your whole family's going to be there.
Whole family's going to be there.